Well, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, and welcome to the National Football League Cup final here in the women's edition of the competition. It's a top four clash here at Sixfields, the home of Northampton Town, where the hosts under-21s are in action against AFC Sudbury of Suffolk. Sudbury sit third at the moment in the Southern Prem. Northampton Town in fourth. 5-4 the last time these two teams came together after a home walkover for Sudbury due to an injury crisis in the Northampton Town team, which has recovered partially ahead of this exciting cup final. Mia Richards to strike this free kick onto Pryor's goal. Richards under the wall. Julia Pryor, and that's the opening score of the game, just 2.5 minutes in. Elation from the commentary box here at Sixfields as the hosts go in front. Well, Ruby, Olivia, you highlighted just before that went in that Mia Richards is known for her free kicks, and she struck that one really well. Yeah, she scored quite a few free kicks this season, so I had no doubt in her that she would score again. Bounces at the right height for Lelia Pryor, but she couldn't get across quick enough, and AFC Sudbury are behind early on in this game. Right away, it's Richards who put it over the top. Keely Jackson chasing down Lambie, but she makes a good tackle there. And it's still Northampton in front here. That's another beautiful flick from Seeley, and it's set Kinnard on her way. Kinnard one-on-one. Excellent save from Smith. And cleared out of play. Wow, I mean, Chloe, Hattie, we've got to talk about some of these kicks and flicks from Ruby Seeley. That one set Kinnard in behind. It's some really special play from her.
I mean, her record speaks for itself. She's a superb player, and the two of them have played together for the last 3 years. They know how each other play, so that's very typical from Ruby Seeley, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more of it.
Lovely touch to get round the first defender. What a mazy run this is. In comes the tackle, and the second clearance from Keely Jackson. But it's back with Sudbury on the edge of the area. There's the shot, blocked by their own player, but Lambie's up there to keep it alive. Just a miss kick there, and hit towards goal, and shepherded wide by Ona Smith. That strike could have gone anywhere, really. Just caught a bit of air there from Keely Jackson. Tried her best to get a hold of it, and then the snapshot from Besant, seen off by Smith. Talk about this run from midfield. Ruby Seeley's off to the races once more. Slipped through, but just in front of the on-rushing Clennell. It's only fallen as far as Kinnard, who shapes to shoot. Charge down, and it will safely return to the arms of Iona Smith. And Ruby Seeley once again charging through midfield. Olivia, how do you stop a player like that who seems to just keep the ball tied to her laces? Down the line. Ouch gets a foot in, but here's Drake. Yasmin Drake looking to unleash Kinnard, and Kinnard has got the pace. Kinnard to the byline. Cutting back inside of Jackson. There's the tackle from Layla Chanel. Long range from Egan. Off the post. Egan with that floated effort. It just strikes the upright. AFC Sudbury inches away from going level. What a strike that is, Hattie.
Every day in training, and she gets a chance again. I'm sure she'll do the same again.
Punched away by the goalkeeper, but only as far as Egan. Egan doesn't really get a hold of it there. In comes the long throw. And it is into the area. Hacked away by the goal scorer, Mia Richards. Egan across the face of goal. Touched on by the substitute Drake. Lovely cross into the area. Headed away. Dealt with. Back into the area off the crossbar. What a finish! You couldn't hit it any sweeter from there. And AFC Sudbury have equalised. What a game Besant is having. She already tried one from that range, and as it fell to her on the edge of the area, she struck it with the perfect weight to crash in off the crossbar. It's a great head away from Carter, and on the volley. How about that for a finish? Grazing the crossbar on the way through. Chloe Mortimer, that is some strike from Leona Besant.
That was unbelievable.
Well, Iona Smith has had an excellent game. There is nothing she could have done about that. And it's disappointing, Ruby, but if you're going to concede, it might as well be a screamer from outside the area on the half volley.
Yeah, it's a good goal to be fair, but we need to keep our heads up.
Well, Ruby, what a final we have. This is seriously getting exciting in these closing moments. Oh, what a ball to pick out Drake! And Drake's in the area. Drake with a strike. It's through the legs. And that's the second goal for AFC Sudbury. What a ball into the middle by Besant. Controlled by Yasmin Drake, who got the strike away. Just caught out Iona Smith. And that will put Sudbury ahead. But Chloe, or Hattie, whoever available, let's talk about this pass from Besant. Fired into the area, and then it was through a crowd of bodies. But a great ball by Besant, who's left her mark on the game again.
It was absolutely insane. They know how each other play, and just the skill and technique is insane.
A wonderful touch by Drake, and it's through two Northampton players, partially blocking the view of Smith, who's so unfortunate there, given the really impressive game she's having. But all of a sudden, Ruby, Northampton Town are behind, and they've got some work to get back in this game. What do they need to do to re-establish their advantage?
They need to pick their heads up. I can see a few of them are dropped, but we've got the crowd behind us, and we've got players that can easily come back from this. And
they go long as they have to. How close are AFC Sudbury to winning this game? It's chipped in behind. Egan gets a touch. Lamby clears downfield, and it's fallen to Drake. And Drake takes on one. Amazing. From close range, Smith denies, and then Smith gathers well. What a big moment that is to deny Drake. To battle in midfield, and it goes AFC Sudbury's way. Sophie Tennant battling for possession. Well, this is a huge moment. What a save this is. One-on-one. So quickly off her line, Smith, and then to regather and clear up field. Excellent work. Smith. And it's over. AFC Sudbury have come from behind at the home of Northampton Town and taken the victory. Well, and a fantastic game. Olivia and Ruby, thank you so much for being with us, even though it hasn't gone your way. I'll let you rejoin your teammates, but thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And Chloe and Hattie, I'll let you do the same. Thank you very much for joining us here in the commentary box. I'll let you go and celebrate your success.
Thank you.
They'll have their photo as a team, and then of course they'll get to lift the National Football Youth League Cup. AFC Sudbury came from behind here at the home of Northampton Town, Sixfield Stadium, to beat the hosts by 2-1 in an excellent cup final.